Alright, so welcome back to episode 2. Since the last episode, I did a couple of things off screen. First of all, I used the Spelunker potion we had left and went down into the ice cave. I didn't die, luckily. I still have the money left from that, which I'm now gonna deposit because I don't want to die again. So I'm gonna be buying a piggy bank to make sure I don't lose my money, because we have lost way more money than we are supposed to be honest. Then I also went ahead and found the diamonds that we needed, finally. It took really fucking long. I also found like 3 ice chests in total, I believe. I got the ice blades, I got the flurry boots, and what was it? Oh yeah, exactly, the ice boomerang. So nothing major. I mean, the flurry boots are awesome and we definitely need them for both the King Slime and the Eye of Cthulhu. However, the most important thing are the diamonds, because now that we have the throwing knives as well, all we need is fallen stars. But sadly the night just ended, so I can't find them anymore. I need 3 fallen stars and then I can make the crystalline, which I wanted to make for the entire time, basically. Oh yeah, I forgot this exists. So I'm just gonna be buying some more arrows. And I mean, technically, since I'm gonna get the crystalline after this, I can actually go ahead and attempt King Slime. In my opinion, at least. This is more than enough space to attempt him, there shouldn't be a problem. So if I have enough to craft the spawner, then... Do I even have gold? I have a lot of platinum, right? I found that. Alright, so let's go. Also, I cannot thank you enough for the amazing support in the last episode. I never expected to like have the episode explode this much, it was insane. We had like 200 likes in 3 hours, which is just, I don't know, man. That's out of my league, I've never expected anything like that. So I'm happy to see that you guys enjoy this playthrough and that you were hyped, just like me. And yeah, hopefully this will go, will be as amazing as the last playthrough, or maybe even better. Alright, so the first thing we need to do now is we need to get some more gel in order to craft the slime crown. I'm gonna try to fight the bosses in order, which means I won't do Desert Scourge before, even though I technically could. So it's all about finding slimes now, which shouldn't be too hard. I mean, we only need like, I don't know, 4 slimes. And death mode spawn rates, this should definitely happen soon, sooner or later. Oh yeah, and I also worked on the audio balancing or like mastering, because I noticed a couple of things were kind of off. For example, my intro was a bit too quiet, then the in-game volume was slightly, just a little bit too loud, and I worked on that. Oh yeah, and I completely forgot to mention it. The top comment of last episode, technically there were like 3 people with the top comments, all of them regarding the Abyss update and just like if it's a public version or not. And I wanted to answer that as a top comment, so basically this is a test version of the upcoming update, since I'm a beta tester for Calamity. And I have like balancing stuff and testing bosses and all. So I have this in advance, but it shouldn't take more than like 3 or 4 days. I cannot promise anything, there are no official numbers. But we are pretty far. I mean, as I said in my last video, the Abyss is completely done. So yeah, shouldn't take too long anymore. And never mind, perfect. Okay, so while we're down here I can farm this guy, because we need victory shards for the Firestorm Cannon. And someone in the comments wrote that I can actually farm the Snidrion or whatever it's like. I don't know how to pronounce the name, but I think Snidrion is about right. Anyways, he drops victory shards and I completely forgot that, so that's a way of farming them. But he will do a shit ton of damage. Okay, this isn't nearly as much damage as I expected. I think I'm gonna finish him off with grenades. Never mind, I don't have any left. Yeah, but he's technically dead already. Here we go. So how many did he drop? He dropped 2 and we need 10. Now, where did I craft the death mode spawn at the beginning? I think over here, right? Or like, was it down here? I don't know anymore. Oh no, it was over here. Yeah, so I can actually just go there and craft this spawner for King Slime. That's a lot of Wolfram enemies. At least we're getting a lot of those shards, so I might be able to make something else out of it. Oh yeah, and I completely forgot we had 17 topaz, which means I can go ahead and make the hook. So yeah, already have a hook. I mean, the hook isn't exactly good, but at least it's something. And then after that I'm gonna be most likely farming enough, or like, never mind, I wanted to use the bow from Desert Scourge as well, because that's an amazing bow. Wait, do I even have enough? 26? I cannot seem to make it for some reason. Oh, I have the crown as vanity, that's why I think that doesn't count, right? Yeah, it doesn't, okay. Perfect, so let's go back. What I'm gonna do now is, like, it's still death mode, and I think he can still, like, free hit me. So I'm gonna be taking the heart crystals to make sure that doesn't happen. Alright, and this should be more than enough. We also have rage, not completely, so if I get hit once I can just end the fight, because rage obviously will melt King Slime. So yeah, King Slime attempt number 1. I feel like we shouldn't fail him, obviously. But then again, I might have just jinxed it out completely. Nice, perfect. So this wasn't exactly no hit, but I mean, at least it worked out and we got the adrenaline. Let's actually end this with just arrows. Come on. Alright. So I think, yeah, I picked up everything. Now you might be wondering, he dropped a crown jewel, I think that's how you pronounce it in English. Basically this is a new item, so let me go ahead and show you the tooltip, if I put it over here. So basically, once you get a DOT, which is damage over time or like a debuff, you can actually regenerate life and you gain 15 extra defense. So if you get like poisoned by Queen Bee, for example, then this effect triggers and it's amazing. So I'm definitely gonna be using this instead of the summoner thing, because right now we don't have any summon. So yeah. Alright, so I wanted to take a look if I can make anything different with the Wolfram shards. I think like the sword might be decent, but I don't think it's better than the Ice Blade. But the Wolfram Staff, I think this never gets any kind of attention. At least I actually never made it. Oh yeah, this really doesn't seem too special. I mean, it's an early game weapon, so obviously, but still. Alright, so we picked up a 3rd star, meaning we have enough to make the crystalline. So yeah, let's get hyped. Here we go, finally. Was it worth all the pain and suffering? We will find out. Alright, so let's showcase the crystalline. Technically, it's an endless throwing knife. First of all though, like if it hits a block right away, then it breaks. If it doesn't hit anything after a certain distance, it splits into 3. And this might not seem too good, like compared to other weapons. However, if you keep a distance to King Slime, for example, you can constantly hit him with like 17 damage, but 3 times. So yeah, you see where I'm coming from, right? The DPS is stacking up and it's pretty insane. Like I said, this is technically enough to beat Desert Scourge, and it's also enough to beat Eye of Cthulhu, like I did it already. Though I'm obviously gonna be tempting to use a different weapon. But yeah, now that I have it, I'm gonna be going down into the desert, and then I'm just gonna try to farm the Snidrian. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's such a difficult name, honestly. Especially, like, for me not being native English, it's even more difficult. It just seems so random. But yeah, you see what I mean. I should be able to kill them relatively easy now with this weapon. Also, the next Snidrian is gonna get rage. So if he comes close, if I can actually attack him, I'm just gonna use my rage on him. Don't ask why, I just want to do it. But I think he won't come close. Nah, he's gone. He's out of here. Just look at this, like I can shoot towards here and I can hit most of them. Mandible Blades, nice. Okay, so I don't even have bombs, which means I'm just gonna have to YOLO. I'm gonna take some contact damage, no way I can avoid that. And oh, now here we go. Perfect, worked out as I planned. So how many victory shots did he drop this time? 1? Only 1? Wow, okay, so we need 5 more. This is gonna take a while. Alright, so it's been a bit longer because I went ahead and farmed the Desert's Crown. And yes, I know it's called Desert Medallion, but I can't properly pronounce it. I never could, so I'm just gonna be calling it Desert Crown. Plus, I think I can trigger some people with it. I think there's most likely already gonna be a comment about this, so yeah. Goal achieved. But yeah, I also went ahead while I was at it because I got a couple of those Nidrians spawning. I also made the Coral Sprout, which is pretty amazing. So basically it shoots those particles and they stay, which is gonna be amazing against the worm boss. So that's most likely gonna be the go-to weapon. And then I bought some lesser mana potions, and yeah, technically we should be good to go now. If I fail now, then it's on me, not on the arena, because this is also more than enough. My fear is that this might be too high, and it doesn't count as desert. We will find out, honestly. But I'm close to getting my adrenaline boost, and then we should, like, I might even be able to kill the entirety of him. Let's see. No, I'm not gonna take him down completely. But I'm close to my next adrenaline boost, and then we should be good to go now. There we go. I didn't underestimate him this time, however the arena I built was pretty shit. I should have paid more attention to this. But yeah, we got it. Alright, perfect. 10 victory shots. Okay, he drops a lot of them, so technically I really only need flare gun and boomstick now. Can I craft the flare gun by any chance? 10 flares, 10 grenades. And you can craft... Okay, so we can actually go ahead and craft that. 15 grenades, not 10. So let's do that. And then all we need is a boomstick, so the next thing I'm gonna do is for sure go into the jungle and get myself a boomstick. Since I really want to show off the Firestorm Cannon. Also, wait. Oh yeah, throwing weapons can be enchanted now in the newest Team Outloader version. I'm not a big fan of that because it breaks balance. So, like, I usually wouldn't enchant the weapons, but this was enchanted naturally, so I guess I'm gonna keep it. But yeah, this weapon, believe it or not, nobody ever uses it, even though it's the most amazing weapon against a certain boss. I'm not gonna be saying which boss, you will see it eventually. It's gonna take quite a while though, however it's really the most amazing weapon you can have against one single boss. Other than that, it's a pretty useless weapon, I agree. But for that particular boss, it's amazing, and I'm gonna be definitely using it. Alright, so let's go ahead and put all of this in here. And then we needed grenades to make the flare gun. 15. So this should be more than enough. Or is it? Yeah, so we can craft a couple of flares. And here we go, flare gun. So with the flare gun in the inventory, I think from him we can buy flares, right? Yeah. Traveling merchant arrived, perfect. So I'm gonna take a look if I can buy anything useful from him, and then I'm gonna go into the jungle, which should be on this side of the map. Yeah, it is. Okay, so fine. DPS meter, I'm definitely gonna buy that. Okay, and I'm gonna buy this as well. And the magic hats, come on, vanity has to be somewhat of a priority. Alright, perfect. So with this out of the way, let's go ahead into the jungle and get ourselves a boomstick. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. And hopefully this won't be too painful, because I think the enemies are going to do an insane amount of damage. But yeah, let's see. Okay, first chest. Like, we could technically be lucky and have it over already after this. Nope, but at least we got another flare gun. So for all of those complaining about Amki Sushi recipes, there we go. I got it one legit. Okay. I have high hopes, because I really don't want to spend too much time here. Another wooden chest. Climbing claws, recall potions. No, okay. Now that I'm poisoned, I gained 15 defense because of the crown jewel that I talked about. But I'm getting way too much damage here, I need to watch out. I don't even have, like, I don't have any kind of blocks in my hotbar. I'm an idiot. Another cloud in a bottle, I cannot use it? Okay, so we found a tree. I think that those have a bigger chance at having the boomstick. So I'm hoping. I could be free already, if I'm a bit lucky, come on. Feral claws, wow. Yeah, I think you can only find them in the shrines, so no luck here. Oh, we found the marble shrine, the Calamity Marble Shrine. Cross necklace, this is amazing. So like I said in my last episode, you can get some hard mode items in here, and cross necklace is one of the examples. Now it might seem kind of broken to you, so it's really fucking good, don't get me wrong, but it's not broken. It's far from broken. Yeah, this is, yeah, jungle. I'm gonna try to get back in there, because I found a Spelunker potion, which is gonna make things a lot easier, and while I'm on the way, I'm gonna be trying to get some of the Fallen Stars. For the harvest stuff that I'm gonna be trying to make soon. Also, I still want to get some mana stars. Okay, so we found a shit ton of stars. Should be enough. No, I'm not. Okay, I'm close. One more, then I'm already at. Holy shit, this is... I don't know, man, I hate jungle. I should not have done this. Like in death mode, going into the jungle this early, I'm learning slowly that it's a really bad idea. Okay, so guess I'm not gonna find any here. I'm gonna have to go over there and maybe I can find something. But this is not looking good indeed. And another useless chest. I'm gonna need this, or I'm just gonna take it because I usually don't have it. It's like kinda rare, I feel like. Sharpening station. And we found a shrine. Please, please. Just this once. Yes! Boomstick, are you kidding me? This is okay, I honestly didn't expect it. So yeah, let's take it. Okay, I'm actually happy about that. Really happy. So with that, I'm just gonna be out of here because I have no business in there anymore. Alright. So I have the victory shards with me, do I? Yeah. I should be able to make the Firestorm Cannon. No, something's missing. What am I missing? Oh yeah, Platinum Bars. I'm actually hyped for this because it was such an insane grind to get it. Here we go, Firestorm Cannon. Holy shit, this feels amazing, honestly. Like, it was insanely hard to get, but in the end, it was hopefully worth it. Like, I didn't have the Firestorm Cannon before, I believe. I think I've never made it. I didn't even use it by, like, cheating it in. So I have no idea what it's like. I've seen it before, sadly. But I have no idea how the DPS works, and yeah. I'd say it's time to give it a test, right? So I definitely need to buy some more flares from him. Since this is going to be the main weapon and flares are not expensive, I'm just gonna buy a shit ton of them. Like 1,000 at least. Alright. So let's see, Firestorm Cannon. I think it has 2 fires. Yeah, right click to change modes. So the first one, yeah, where it just spams, and the second one is the shotgun mode. Okay, this is amazing. And it does 11 damage. So I would love to test it, but I don't think, like, does he sell any spawner? No, he doesn't. I would love to test this on Desert Scourge, but getting the spawner is a bit too much work right now for me. I feel like this weapon is gonna be just godlike against Desert Scourge, and since you can technically have it before him by farming Snedrians, I think it's gonna be the best weapon that you can use. Because the thing is, like, if I use the shotgun mode, it's basically like 40 damage each hit. And then he burns. We will see, definitely. And in case anything goes wrong, I can just use the Scourge of the Desert, because this is amazing against worms. So yeah, let's go and see. I'm hyped to see, because like I said, I've never used this weapon before. He seemingly doesn't take too much damage from it. Only 1 damage per hit. Okay, this still, even though he only takes 1 damage. Wait, he only takes 1 damage if I use this mode, but if I use the shotgun mode, he takes 8 to 9 for some reason. Seemingly that does more damage, I don't know. I'm just waiting for his projectiles. No, perfect. Because I really want to get the adrenaline boost. And yeah, we have it. So I'm just gonna wait for him to come back up again so that he doesn't go into the ground, and then... Yeah, this is amazing with adrenaline. Alright, so let's see, did we get the bow? No, we didn't. Fuck. The bow is what I wanted. But with all of this, if I go ahead and take all of the previous drops out, I think we might be able to make the Victite armor. And I think the Victite armor is pretty amazing. So let's see if I can upgrade. Yeah, that should be all. Let's see. Victite Vase, how many can I make? 18. I don't feel like that's enough. Wait, hold on. It might be enough. So I'm just gonna make the ranged helmet. It actually is enough, awesome. Okay, so we have the Victite armor already. Set bonus, increases life regeneration and range damage while submerged in liquid. When using any weapon you have a 10% chance to throw a returning seashell projectile. This seashell does 2 damage and does not benefit from any damaging class. Great, okay, so this one is not enchanted, which means I'm just gonna use this because this feels broken. Alright, so literally around the corner we have the Abyss, and I'm not gonna spoil it because like I said, I will only show it once we reach it. But yeah, just so you know, it's on this side of the map. And this is where we are going to most likely build our house, I believe, because I want to build close to the Abyss so I can actually visit it so I can easily visit it later on. Since this playthrough is mainly gonna evolve around the Abyss, to be honest. Since it's the new big thing. Okay, I'm not getting enough lenses. You know what? At this point, I've done enough in this episode, so I'm just gonna go back, put all of the stuff away, and then gonna say goodbye for this episode. But yeah, besides that, I feel like this was a pretty good episode and pretty interesting one, so hopefully you thought the same. See you in the next one and goodbye.